ladies, how are you doing today? Well, I was inspired by a favorite vlogger. Isn't it always something that we do that's inspired by somebody else? You know, can we really take credit for the things that we like? Isn't there always somebody or something that we saw that was an influence on us that we thought maybe we might want to do that because it seemed cool that another person did it? So, just wanted to explain that, because a lot of people go, oh, you copied, or, you know, and some people just want to challenge you to do the same thing they did, like the ALS challenge. I should hopefully be doing that this week. My friend said he bought ice, because our ice makers hardly makes any of these. Okay, so today what I'm doing is turn-ons, men's turn-ons, and I'm going to try to explain in a little detail, you know. So I wrote down some things, and I tried to put them in the best categories I can, because a lot of times I relate so many things to so many things, I just kind of go on like a run-on sentence. So I try to give myself some kind of map, you know, so I don't get lost and make like a 50-minute video and have to go in and edit it and try to speed it up in certain areas to lose some of it, because a lot of times I don't like to lose everything. I kind of want every little quirk and detail as much as I can, show as much of me as I possibly can, my personality traits and everything, you know, so I might have a better chance of someone really liking, you know, who I really am, you know, because I don't know, I just think that's cool that when people are open and transparent about each other, regardless of, you know, certain things that we just can't talk about or whatever. But so number one, I just wanted to explain the differences in men and go over like common grounds. So like every man's like got his own code, you know, just like Texas Walker, you know, he always said every man lives by his own code. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. There's, you know, a big truth to that. So the differences are just that, you know, I like playing games, I like dancing, I like hip-hop music and country. I like a lot of different types of music. I would actually go to opera. I mean, like, if the girl I was with never wanted to go to opera, it wouldn't kill me if I never got to go to opera, but I mean, if somebody wanted me to go to opera, I would go to opera. I'm like very adventurous. I would go to ballet. I would, you know, a lot of things like that. It's not necessarily something that I would go to, but like if a girl liked that type of thing and she wanted me to go there, I would totally do that. And it's kind of a turn on to me that a girl wants me to be kind of like, you know, play an adventurous role with her, you know, like, let's go do this, okay, let's go do that, you know, and certain things I might, you know, not do, but, you know, a lot of times I like to give way to an open mind. I'm not always, you know, fully open, just open enough to live and experience new things. I wanted to explain the common grounds. Just like, I would like to go to church every Sunday and, you know, have my coffee, listen to a sermon, get some positive reinforcement in my life, learn something about God I didn't know, or something I already knew that I forgot. So I could be a light in the darkness for others. And I would love a woman who would just love to dress up every Sunday, like a cute couple, and go to church. You know, not as, you know, we're each other's trophies or anything like that, but just I've always liked to dress up. You know, I don't really know if people like the way I dress, but, you know, in high school, you know, a lot of people always thought that, you know, I had a unique way of dressing. So yeah, just like common grounds. Like if you like games, you know, go for a girl who likes games, because, you know, if she likes math and she just wants to figure out new math equations and you're not into math, the math makes you fall asleep, you know, your whole relationship, the things that you do, she'll be sleeping, the things she does, she'll be sleeping. So, you know, it's definitely a turn on when you find somebody who has the same, you know, common grounds and stuff, you know, ideals and things like that. Number two, quirks and personality. I love a quirk. I love an awkwardness. I love, you know, especially when it's not hidden, when they let it out in front of you and they don't care and they have a confidence about their quirk or their awkwardness. You know, they may be like me, they're like, oh, I'm weird, or, you know, I'm stupid or whatever, but they don't really mean they're stupid. It's just kind of like, they know that sometimes they're awkward. They know that they, you know, have this thing about them that, you know, some people just look at them like, what's wrong with her or what's wrong with him, you know? So quirks and personality, I think, are a plus, because it just shows you right off the bat, like, look, I have something wrong with me, you know? And it's not something that I think's wrong with me. You know, you embrace it, you know? Like your forgetfulness or your clumsiness, you embrace it. You don't, you know, put yourself down so much for it. You joke around about it, you know? That's, you know, you're just kind of funny about it. And number three, habits. You know, like, I don't know, like funny habits or just like healthy habits, you know, that turns me on. That, you know, somebody has a habit of cleaning the house or washing their hands or, you know, just wanting to be clean. Now, I'm not like the cleanest person in the world, but I think everything should be a modesty. I don't think you should overdo anything. You know, I've even learned just going to church. You know, how do you not worry? How do you kill anxiety? You don't make such a big deal out of things, you know? I've used to live with people who, like, their habits were not cleaning at all. I lived with a guy where cockroaches lived in his VCR tapes, and after a week, he came home one day and he's like, you cleaned it, and he was like one of those, like, Neanderthal guys who were like, where are my bugs at? I was like, what? It's like, dude, look at this place looks immaculate. I bought roach spawns, roach hotels, I bought it, I bought the works, but anyway, that's not what this is about. But I mean, like, if a girl was like that with me, I mean, that would be a turn on to me, because that would mean that, like, if I ended up living with her or marrying her or whatever, then, you know, I know that I wouldn't be living in a pigsty. You know, it wouldn't matter to me if things laid around sometimes or whatever. It just matters to me that we get to a point where we clean when it gets too bad, and that everything that we let go is only moderately kind of deal, I guess. I'm still a big child, so I still like to throw my jacket on the bed, and I don't worry about it, and sometimes I go to sleep and I'll just push the clothes off of the bed, but I'll get to that point where I'm like, I look around and I need to clean it. If I see somebody put a post something like I need to clean my room or something, I just look at my room and I'm like, yeah, I need to do that too. And I'm like, thanks for reminding me. And I'm also that type of person too. I think it's a big turn on when I say positive things that, you know, maybe someone don't like at the time or whatever, but that they use that same, anything I say to you positive, you are totally allowed to get me when I'm down, when I'm not. You're totally allowed to bother me with that positive charisma. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind someone lifting me up or trying to lift me up, or, you know, even, you know, a medicine doesn't taste good, you know, and sometimes you don't want to hear things, but you know when somebody tells you something that they love you. So yeah, this one should have been the first one, because, I mean, and I know sometimes I'll go to bed, forget to brush my teeth or whatever, but I totally do not mind if someone tells me to brush my teeth or my breath stinks or if I got BO or whatever, you know, and I appreciate it if they're nice about it, because, like, I've been single for probably 13, 14 years now, so it's kind of like, to me, you know, somebody tell me if I stink, because I forget, I'm so zoned out where I don't really have to worry about anybody and what their, you know, pet peeve is, or, you know, whether it bothers anybody or anything, because, I mean, when you're all on your own, it's like, you do what you want, when you want, where you want, how you want, and, you know, you got your own rules and stuff, you know, and it's just nice every once in a while to have somebody to remind you of stuff, and vice versa, and that, to me, is a turn on. I like it when, I'll just go off the beaten path for a second, I like it when I do something for a girl, whether how small it is, if I buy you just a button that's cute to me, you know, and you really like it, I mean, or at least appreciate it, or say thank you, or say aw, or I really like awes. I love aw. I don't like it when I tell a girl I like that though, and then they try to like woo me by doing it, you know, they'll be around me and they'll try to find things that they can say, and they're like, oh, I'm like, not on purpose, I mean, like, if you find something cute, don't be afraid to be like, oh, that's sweet. I love that. That really, that's something that turns me on, you know, and sweetness, bitchiness totally turns me off. I mean, like, I understand it if it's necessary, and it may ruffle my feathers, but if it's understandable, it's understandable. And we all have those moments sometimes when we may be a little cranky and it's uncontrollable. I get that. But sweetness really pays off. Okay, now the two-way road. Like video games, say we're into playing some old school games. We're just, you know, going back, we got our Nintendo out or whatever, and I want to play Mario Brothers and you want to play Zelda. I think that, you know, I would first probably be like, okay, let's play Zelda. I'll play Zelda with you if you play, you know, a few minutes of Mario with me, or something like that. Or, you know, say you're Skyrim and I'm Halo, so I'll like totally go in and play Skyrim with you. Which I don't even know if it's two-player, because I'm like lonely all the time. I don't really know. Every time I want to play somebody like right in my room and I want to ask him to play, my life coach, I wanted to get him into Halo, but I don't even think you can play two players on the same console in the same room. I think you have to be like, you have to go in another Xbox, another room, and I don't even get that. But, you know, wait, Halo you can play two players. But like racing game, I tried with my daughter once, I wasn't able to do it. But anyway, the two-way road, I mean, like I was talking earlier, like opera. If a girl wants to go to opera, you know, or a girl wants to go see a band that I don't particularly like. Now, I mean, like if it's Morbid Angel or something, I'm not going. If it's like some satanic band who's singing about a lot of sex and a lot of like murder and kill and cussing all the time, I don't like that stuff anymore. I used to love that stuff. I used to love self-loathing. It used to be the coolest thing in the world. But I'm not a teenager no more, and I'm still a child. I'm still a very, very big child at heart, but I just don't like a lot of self-loathing. And I like upbeat and high-spirited type stuff. Now, like if say we're doing a skit, you know, or a movie clip, and that's another thing that really, really attracts me. Like if a girl was my girlfriend and she wanted to do like a lover scene, and not just, you know, not sex, you know, because like if I were to do that, I would just want like to get a little heated and then cut it. But that would turn me on. Just having like a romantic moment on like video or something like that. When I first started getting into YouTube and stuff, whatever, I already had these dreams, but I'd see like, you know, a couple doing some video on YouTube, and I was like, oh, it's romantic. I would love to just, you know, and I think that video, people are in video, it gives you a purpose to do a lot more and to be a lot more adventurous than you normally are. I just think it gives you a reason to do more things. So that's kind of like the two-way road thing. And then perfumes. Some perfumes just stink and they're not attractive at all. But then there are the ones like Benetton colors. Now, if you wear Benetton colors, I swear to God, I will be respectful. I will be, but you'll see me kind of be like maybe like this, like if we're not able to make out, or I'm not able to like kiss you, or I'm not able to, you know, and we're already like that, you know, or whatever. You're probably gonna see me just kind of fidget a little bit, just be like, because just when I was younger, I had a girlfriend who wore that, and her mom would come and pick me up, and she would be wearing that every time, and I'd be sitting in this big black Lincoln Continental, just sitting there, being a good boy, on my hands all day, just like, yeah, just listening to music on the radio, and look over everyone. Hey guys, looks like my camera cut me off again. This is why I like webcams. I wish this thing had a plug to it. I could plug it in and have to worry about it shutting off. You know, you pay $400 for a camera, you would think that they would give it an electrical outlet source or something, right? Maybe it does, maybe I'll have to look at that. But anyway, so I was in the Lincoln Continental, and we were talking about perfumes, and my girlfriend, we'll just say her initial is J, and this was in high school, and she's like, in the car, mom picks us up, she's got the radio on, she's got perfume on, and she's got Benetton colors on. Oh my god, I'm like sitting there with my hands crossed, just kind of like, yeah, good music, why did you have to wear that in the car with your mother? You could have waited until we got to the house. And I'm like, just can't wait till we get to our house and we could just be alone. And you know, I never had sex with that girlfriend. the reason why she broke up with me is because she was a little younger than me, and I told her I wanted her to wait until she was of age, and she didn't like that. So she went back to her jerk boyfriend. I don't know what I should have done in that case, but in my mind, I wanted her to wait, and to me it was like, if she'd wait, then I know that she really loves me, and we'd also be in the safe zone because, you know, and I might have got pregnant, and things might not have went as well or whatever, but anyway. So that perfume, Benetton Colors, oh my god, you wear that, and I'm like, so wrapped around your finger, I'll probably just be sitting like but anyway, so that was the perfumes, and so the next was touch, and I think that's in the next part, so I'll just cut it off. I think I come in right where I'm talking about my butt being touched, and I don't know if like people rub me on my butt, you know how like I'm not gonna say her name or who she is, but one of my whatever, that was a girl, she always wanted me to rub her butt to fall asleep. I didn't mind, it was no big deal. It was weird though. I mean, for me it was just like, just like probably as weird for you hearing what like about touch, but I mean, like that's how turn-ons are. They're kind of weird like that, you know. So, and yeah, so like my butt touch, like a little baby butt, like my whatever. Anyway, oh my god. So, touch, just caresses. I mean, like if you touch me on my neck or my earlobe or just run your fingers through my hair and stuff, it drives me nuts. And like, I'm kind of like a girl in that sense, I guess. I don't know. I think it drives all my nuts. It's just probably like me doing a video about it and telling everybody. So like, yeah, and just caresses and hugs and cuddling and just touches and kisses anywhere or even everywhere. It's not absolutely everywhere, but I mean, yeah. Let's move on. Romance. It doesn't have to be like, you know, serious romance, but it could just be that kind of romance that's just like, you know, you got some candles, you got a Papa John's stuffed crust pizza, you're both kind of cuddled up on the couch, and you're playing Skyrim together, or Minecraft, or Halo 4, or even The Force Unleashed, or whatever, you know, just a moment where it's special time together, and it's about just not about the problems, it's not about situations, it's just about that moment and each other, and it's just a little kissy, lovey, a nice dinner, you know, quiet, just noticing each other, and, you know, looking deep into each other's eyes and all that mushy stuff. Number 9 was Things of the Heart, and I think I got all this down, but I'm just going to go over it again. Maybe I'll say something different. I'll stick that in there too. Things of the Heart was number 9, and just Things of the Heart is just like touching things, you know, things that you care about, humane things, and that's technically number 10. So number 9 and number 10 are like Things of the Heart and humane, and they're technically the same. It's just you care about something with passion, and you do anything in your ability to show that care, and that, you know, I guess to me, like a girl with a motherly, you know, nature about her, you know, just a kindness in her heart that's just like your baby. I don't know, but yeah, that's that. So I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to try to finish this and get it out on YouTube for you guys. So this isn't the end, this is going in between. I'm not going to edit too much out of this, but maybe a little bit of the front or whatever where I'm scooting my chair or something, and I'm going to try to put some cool backgrounds behind it. But what you don't know is, like, you won't see this, you'll see whatever picture I put here. And this, I bought off eBay. It's kind of see-through. And I wonder if that's why I have breakthroughs in it, or if it's just my software. I use Power Director 12. And I always use the trial because I don't get the money to buy the thing, and I mean, it's always glitching, so I don't know. And I got like a AMD A quad-core Pavilion HP Windows 8. It's like a $600 computer, and to me, it's like a pretty girl with no brains. It looks nice. I mean, Windows 8's got a lot of cool features, but then you always have to refresh it. You always have to, and it's always asking you to update like to 8.1, and then when you refresh it, you got to re-update it to 8.1, and you're not sure if you want to re-update it to 8.1, and it's just driving you nuts. So I'm probably gonna make a video on things I hate about 8.1, or you just got it. I gotta get this video in, and hopefully it turns out halfway decent to where it's somewhat likable, you know, at least enough to hit a thumb up or a comment or share or what have you. And I thank you guys for just watching it if you have watched it, and I appreciate your time, and just thank you for all your support. And just go ahead and share that on Twitter, Tumblr, Blogger, and Facebook, and all the other ones. I sign up for all the ones on the bottom. If I really want to share somebody's stuff, I usually share it on my Blogger and my Facebook and my Twitter. I don't always remember to share other people's stuff as much as mine, like all the way across the board, but I'll usually do a Facebook or a Twitter or a Tumblr, either or, and you know, sometimes I'll try to stick them on my blog. So, you know, there's a favorite blogger and a favorite gamer, and there's a couple favorite gamers out there that I actually, you know, share on a continuous basis, so you'll know that if you're one of those people that, you know, I'm constantly working to keep you out there, and if you can give me any support yourself to just, you know, keep me being able to do what I love to do here, that would be awesome as well. I don't want to do nothing but help people and inspire people, and you know, just be calm, cool, witty, you know, share my Jesus every once in a while, and in hopes that, you know, those people will find him and I'll meet them in heaven someday. Like, yeah, high five, what's up, you made it, love you, cool, what's up, bro? Alright, I'm out of here, guys, be good, alright? And we're back on set. So, I believe I was going over a poem, hopefully I didn't shut up before I started that. I'll just go over the poem again. True feelings, true heart feelings, feelings from the bottom of my heart. Feelings travel through the dark. Feelings, they know you and they know me. Come on, girl, I take it blissfully to this place in this memory of mine. Girl, you glisten, girl, you shine. Beauty is of you. If I say that I love you, will you love me too? And I would rap that, and I could sing that, and just repeat it a few times and make it a song. I'll eventually do that. I just got so many different talents, and that's why on Facebook you see me as Style 7s. But back to, so we were on perfumes, and now we're going into a little danger territory. Touch. My ears. I'm like a girl when it comes to the ears. Do anything that I hear, we're gone. We're out in space. We're on a, like, okay. Enough of that, you know, I've told you. Neck. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm sorry, but if you touch my butt, I don't know why. And also just loving, hugs, caressing, and putting your fingers through my hair. I mean, I was really lonely at one point, and I was just like, I would daydream about, you know, certain like actresses like Lindsay Lohan or something. And I wasn't attracted to the things that was, you know, Lindsay Lohan was having trouble with. I was just attracted to the part of her that was fun and that was funny and that was attractive and things like that. I wasn't attracted to the drugs or the alcohol or the problems or, you know, those type of things. But I always see underneath all that with people a lot of times. So yeah, the touch. I don't really like to be bitten. Had a girl bite my Adam's apple once, and I was like, what, really? I'm like, are you a vampire or something? Like, dude, I don't like to be smacked. I don't like to be spanked or anything like that. Nah, no thanks. I don't like it rough. I explain it like this. Love should start out soft, tender, nice, pleasing, caressing, what we call foreplay. And then it should progress into, you know, something a little bit more ecstatic, something a little bit more, your blood's pumping. You're getting into it a little bit more. You know, you've had your nice time, now you're going into you're going deeper. And then finally, it gets serious towards that. That's where you find your like aggression and your, you know, kind of like sorry, the manly part of you comes out towards the end. At least for me, you're just like working up to all that. You're just like saving that energy, that feeling for last. Okay, whew, enough of that. We're on romance. I think I've gone over romance. I went back and forth on those two. I think another thing that's attractive to me is just like a girl likes to stay up late, has the same sleep regimen. You know, it's kind of like a night owl, but goes out during the day to, you know, not complete vampire. Things of the heart. You care about kids. You care about older people. You care about people who are wrong, to the sense where, you know, when you do a video, you might even address somebody that's like wrong and be like, you know, people make mistakes. You know, your life's not over. You know, everybody's not out to get you type of deal. You know, it's truly just kind of like, if you ever watch Bleach anime, and that's another turn on, if you'll do like a, what is that called? I can't think of the name. It's when you watch stuff like just straight through, like a lot of it. I can't think of it right now, but need some coffee. But like, what I was saying about Bleach, just like the humane part, the heart part, the things of the heart. If you look at Orihime, Inoue, the redhead in Bleach, she's the type of girl that, like, when you almost kill your enemy, she will heal your enemy. She'll heal enemies, and she'll heal, you know, it's just one of those really strong hearts, you know, for everybody, not just for one person, you know. So as you can tell, I'd probably not be the jealous type, because I want a woman who's as nice to people as I try to be, and has feelings of the heart for the good and for the bad, just as God shines his sunlight on the just and the unjust. And just a girl who's humane. I mean, like, I kill bugs, okay? But sometimes I can't kill them. Those big cockroaches, can't step on them and stuff. And sometimes I just get tired of killing them, and I'll, like, if I find one, I'll put a cup on it, slide some paper underneath it, and throw it outside and be like, you're lucky it was my house you ended up in, buddy. Because I don't like to hurt anyone or anything unless it's absolutely necessary. And if I'm starving to death, I mean, I played Tomb Raider, and like, I watched a lot of LD Shadow Ladies, you know, Minecraft and stuff, and she liked wolves and stuff, so I'm playing Tomb Raider, and I killed a wolf, and I'm like, Leslie, I'm so sorry, and I was like, and then you know, you had to kill a deer to eat and stuff like that, and I was just like, my dad, when I was young, killed a deer, and my brother took me in the garage, and the deer was cut open, and my brother sometimes took his, you know, whatever's going on in him, he took it out on me, and that's how I understand what had happened. I totally forgive him. The memory always sticks out, because I mean, he stuck my head up in a deer guts, so, and I don't know, I just had a different heart since then. But my dad tricked me and gave me a burger once, and then he told me later it wasn't, you just ate venison, and I was like, what size, like deer meat? And I was like, well, it didn't really bother me that much, because I mean, after I ate it and stuff, you know, but I think if I would have known beforehand, it probably would have, I'm so tired, bye, especially during the video. But that's just some of my turn-ons. I have plenty more turn-ons. I think it's just basically a sweet personality, a loving personality, and also just, you know, confidence. You know, a lot of you girls out there, you think you're ugly because somebody won't go out with you, or guys too. And it's your confidence that people are attracted to. You know, when you see somebody do something awesome, it wasn't being shy that got them to do something awesome. It was being confident in themselves. And confidence isn't really something that's really hard to come by. I mean, have you done anything? Have you finished it? Have you succeeded at it? Did you enjoy it? You find confidence in things that you can do. You find confidence in just knowing that you're still alive. You've made it to today. And confidence shows up as a smile on a person's face during a calamity. Confidence shows up as a look of courage in your face when most people would, bat an eyelash or shy away in fear or what have you. So like just going through things sometimes is confidence. I think people think too much about how to have this confidence. You always hear somebody, well, I don't have the courage to do this. I'm like, you just did that. What was that? You didn't have any courage. Isn't something that you're aware of having. Courage is something that's mustered up within you when your heart and your soul is desperate enough and it says, look, I'm hungry. Look, I'm starving. And I know I need this, so I'm going for it. And you don't even say those things. It's a natural instinct. Confidence is a natural instinct. It's not something you need to attain. It's something that God put in you and you have it. Just use it. Just talk yourself out of all the thoughts in your head that's saying, well, you can't do that or you can't do this. I'm like, do you realize how many things have been done that were supposed to be done? No, I'm not saying go do a bunch of stuff that's wrong. I'm just saying that, maybe you like a girl and you wanna say something to her. Don't think about saying it. Just say it. Say it and leave. Say it and leave. Say whatever it is you gotta say, no matter how long it is. To me, that's a turn on. When a girl says something to me and it's inspiring, it lifted me up, it made me feel good about myself, that is a total turn on. So, with all that in mind, we got my turn ons, and I have no idea what my next video is going to be like. I just made a video with, just doing a skit, changing up different outfits and stuff. But for some reason, the setting on my Canon S100 was set to something that when I went away from the camera and came back, it got all blurry, and I'm like, I got it all set, got it in the computer. My other video finally finished downloading, and I'm like, okay, everybody check that out. And now I'm like, going to this, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. And I go to it, and it's all blurry, and I'm like, what? Really? Come on, now I got to do it all over. So, me sitting here right now, this was supposed to be me doing it over. And I didn't do it over, but I'm still thinking of doing that. It's just, it was a little upsetting that I got all that footage and then all of it was crap. So, yeah. Check out my other videos. There's stuff in there that you guys can use. I got like channels and channels and channels too. Just look around everything you see of mine. Look around in there when you get in there. You'll find other blogs. You'll find my other Tumblr accounts. You'll find all this other stuff about me, and you'll just see the mystery that's Shane B. Spencer. Now I got to figure out what I'm putting back there on the green screen. Anyway, this is Shane B. Spencer saying, I love you, Jesus loves you, God bless you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, and have a little guts and have a little courage. And just go forward, go for what you want. Be who you want to be tomorrow, today. I'm out.